future. Today we have some exciting legends up for you, which were mentioned in the comments last week. So if you have a legend you think we should do, make sure you comment down below, and let's see who we've got in store for you today. First off, we have Kaka, who played most of his career at AC Milan. He had his first spell there. He played 6 seasons and scored around 20 goals in most of the seasons and assisted close to around 10. So he was a pretty influential player from at the time. He managed to win a Ballon d'Or while playing for them, FIFA World Player of the Year, and just won Serie A title.
Kaka also won the Champions League during his time at Milan. He went on to win the World Cup with Brazil, in which he managed to win the World Cup Golden Ball for the best player in the World Cup.
So Kaka played as an attacking midfielder and was known for his creativity, speed and dribbling. He was able to score from distance consistently and was also able to provide assists for his teammates. What was the best thing about Kaka was his ability to glide past defenders though. So he was so quick and yet such good control of the ball. And every time he had it, he could make a run and just skim right past him, which made him very dangerous on the counter attack and even a normal attack.
So we've gone for a 90 rating for Kaka. As you can see, all his stats contributed to a high centre attacking mid rating. You know, he could shoot, he was fast, and he could dribble. He also provided a lot of assists, so his passing stat will be pretty high to represent that.
Kaka never had a card over 90, a rating over 90, even in the past FIFAs like FIFA17 where ratings were known to be inflated. So it's doubtful whether he's actually going to be higher than that. So we think 90 is the best that he'll be able to achieve, given his past FIFA ratings.
So if we look at his card stats back then, we've gone for a similar approach. He always scored more goals than he assisted, so we've given him 87 shot and dropped his passing a bit less than that with 85. But his best stat has always been his dribbling, so that's gone up even higher than that with a 91, which we think is pretty fair for Kaka.
Next up we have Cha Bum-kun, who was known as Cha Bum for his thunderous striking ability. I quote Wikipedia. It's hard to rate Cha because he played so long ago. I wasn't watching football back in 1950, nor was I alive. So all I can really do is have a guess at what he's going to be. He's in the Classic 11, so that's an indicator that he might get a legend card one day. He's also the Korean all-time top goal scorer, and he is the Bundesliga top scoring Asian player.
Those are all great accomplishments, but the big one for Cha is he was named Asian Player of the Century. Anyone who's named the best player in the continent in 100 years is pretty worthy of a legend card.
Although he was a legend for Asia, when you compare him with legends of football, his achievements aren't as great, so we feel like he will be in the lowest tier of legends with an 86 rating.
So as we know, the classics are all ridiculously OP, so he won't be as good as that card.
So I'll give you, if we gave Cha his stats from the classics, he would have 83 pace, 90 shot, 86 pass and 84 dribble, which would probably put him up there with like 90 rated legends when, you know, he only played for Bayern Leverkusen and some other teams who weren't that, you know, reputable. So plus he only won 2 Europa Leagues when it was Champions League. So his club career wasn't too great, and the only things that really stand out are his national achievements.
So for his shooting, we've gone with an 83. We compare that to strikers of today like Diego Costa and Cavani. They're good finishers, but they're not the all-round shooters like your Ronaldo and Ibra. So 83 is pretty generous. He could finish a ball and he had a good shot. He had good shot power. He was playing in the centre forward role a lot too, so we've given him a good passing stat. 81 is pretty good for a striker and centre forward card.
He will get a legend card. What rating it could be? It could be 87, it could be 88. I think it depends on how generous EA want to be. But in terms of what he's achieved, I think we put him on par with 86 rated legends. Let us know if you agree with that and comment below. Last up, we have a crowd favourite in Ronaldinho, who would have suggested last week in the comments. Ronaldinho played most of his career at Barcelona. He was always such a happy player on the ball. He was known most for his dribbling, like dribbling was his thing. If you watch Ronaldinho play, he was just like he was dancing around with the ball and you just knew where it was going to go. He had so much control in it. His ball control and dribbling was just unmatched.
So he won a Champions League and a Serie A title and 2 La Liga titles. He won 2 FIFA World Players of the Year and Vol.2.
His career has been one of the greats.
I think without a doubt, Ronaldinho will be a 5-star stealer with 96 dribbling. He was known as a world-class dribbler and if not one of the greatest of all times.
So yeah, with the 93 rating, we're a bit unsure because Ronaldinho was rated 95 once in FIFA, but that was I think FIFA 05 or 06 where the stats were just unreal. And then the next year he got dropped to 91, which is maintained for a while, and then 19 and whatnot. So 91 was I think his all-time high if you don't take into consideration the 95. But if you look at his stats on card that we've given him, and these were even similar to the stats he had back then, but it's kind of like represent that of a 93, so we don't know. We think even could be 92 rated because 93 put him on par with people like Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo, who was like obviously one of the best players of all time, and Beckenbauer, who's arguably the best defender of all time. So we're still a bit unsure, but that's what we've gone with today. So yeah, thanks for watching today. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video, and be sure to suggest who you want to see in the next one, so we can put them into episode 3. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.